Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm still not at that point to where I can start doing dungeons with my brothers yet. I need to progress through the storyline a little bit more, so I kind of want to get to that point within like the next hour or so. So this is probably going to be a pretty quick stream. I don't know. We'll see. And then have a separate one before that, trying to do a dungeon with my brothers, as there's supposed to be a server maintenance at 6 o'clock. So hopefully we can get this done before that time, because I would like to try it out today. I mean, that was the whole point of me coming on early yesterday. Same thing today. So I am going to also do some of these small side quests. I'm not going to read a bunch of these, like this Chocobo one. I kind of want to read to see what's going on with it, but I did do a lot of side quests just on my own, as I mean, they're not really important. They tell you to go talk to this person, they give you XP, or they tell you to go collect 3 eggs, and that's it. So it's like kind of stupid missions. Well met, traveler, might I interest you in the Chocobo Porter? Do not tell me this is your first stop. I shall update my register with your name so that may access the location in the future. Okay, so that's about it with him. So I just have to start checking all the chocobos in each town that we do go to. These blue missions here, I'm gonna save for the stream or whatever for the videos, so then you guys can see that those are some important stuff. So we'll go ahead and check this one out next. Supposedly we get something that we unlocked with these. Majira. Majira has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I see you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do. Hence my presumption. If so, I've information. If so, I've information. Oh, I have information which might interest you. Rumors have it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need to not even be Gundinian. Any old adventurer or wanderer Mistral could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elements tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the 12 Woods, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or 2? You should know your travels take you to the Mere Planks, where the ferry to the lavender beds is. Perhaps you'll find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Okay, so I think we gotta head over there. Let's see our map location. Okay, down south. Another thing I've been doing is these fates here. It's pretty fun. I mean, just go and kill an enemy with a bunch of people. Yeah, I'm trying to think and figure out what I want to actually do with the series, because this is a really, really big game. Like, really, really big. Just the free version, and this is free on Square Enix store. So if you want to play, hang out, join the Flying Hawaiian Guild that I can't make the Flying Hawaiian Guild. We'll get to that point. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna show you guys what's all available in the free version, or I know I'm gonna get it just because my brothers are into it, so I can get into it. Okay, here's the main story quest. I'm gonna wait on that. I mean, that's what I need to do to progress. Well, let's talk to her. A good evening to you, miss. What can you wish to know about the auction? Very well, allow me to explain. There's a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so the Cedar Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the elements, decreed the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estate, that is. Okay, so we're going to get a home. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you arrived. See with the quest. Yeah. This is the ferry to the bound for the lavender beds. Will you be traveling with us? Okay, I have no clue. Is that who I was supposed to talk to? Journey to the lavender beds. What is all this here? Are these just the open slots? Oh, pick anyone? Rogue? 1 of 1? We got a cafe under renovation. Can't pick it. MVP. Can't pick it. So I have to pick one that's free. Oh, select. I need to start recording some of these. Serpent's Recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come to behest of the Grinian women? I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in this auction. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself. Pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. I think that's all the way at the end. This way? Touch the crystal to the left. Oh, I don't need to touch the crystal. Oh yeah, it's too expensive to get. So nothing else after this. I don't need to talk to anybody else. Head back. Port to Marjorie. Let's go ahead and start this one. This is the main story quest. Armel, a local at the Mirror Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, milady? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nofika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injuries, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creatures, I can only assume the goods remain strewn across the ground where the incidents occur. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keitha in Bent Branch Meadows, if you could be so kind. Okay, sounds like we got to go a little bit more south for this one. That other one's just a side mission. So nothing that I need to immediately turn in. I do need a faster ways of travel. This running stuff sucks. Need to figure out what my moves do. I just button mash. Okay, that was fairly easy. Glad I did that, because then this is going to be up north. Where's all the light at? Not daytime? I think it's 8:22 in our world. Or it could be 4:19. That's my time. So yeah, I have a few more missions. I think Ben said 3 to 5 missions before I can unlock the dungeons. I think Joe's ready. His wife's getting there. Then we might be having somebody else that we play with. Hand them over. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting for from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran some great monstrosity just up the path from the Mirror Parks. But I see you managed to scrape through a few bits and pieces. Seems I can get through 2 bells these days without hearing some news tale of horrors in deep Croth or bandit cutthroat prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if the chocobos are safe at night. It does. If we ever in need of adventurous skills, I hope you will be around to lend a hand. Okay, I don't think I have a belt. Six and 12 or 9 and 9. Strength. Let's get the strength. Belt. Nothing got added. Okay, another quest. It's Margaret. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about lavender beds? Not really. That's why I don't read it. Lavender beds, Ethernet is now accessible. Ah, cat's making it hard to play. She's all up on my arms. Okay, next. Start doing the main story quest. Leia's legacy. No, oh please gods no, Leia's eggs. Lion, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables but for a moment, and when I returned it was gone. What was gone? An egg, sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay another? Yeah, you don't understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. You will help me, won't you? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanations. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more, just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. It's another one of those lame quests. Go run around, talk to people. No, I haven't seen anything. Why don't you go talk to this person? See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did. Last a man, it was running off towards the Tam Torah deep craft. You say an egg was took, then I'd say that there was your culprit. But why would anyone pitch a chocobo egg without the proper learning? It's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Got 8 more to do. Better get worked. Chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier, so much so, in fact, that I ran over and checked on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? He was Elzen fellow, didn't recognize his face, seemed awfully twitchy. Oh god, you don't think why... I don't know. I think it was you. What you got, Bernard? Haven't seen an odd character about aside from yourself? I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assume it was a liquid. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Lugalot. Oh, I found the egg. It was just right here where I left it. And from what you have told me, this is no simple robbery. That the corporate should take only Leia's eggs and disregard all the rest tells me we were dealing with someone very versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say the individual's question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is the only bloodline of our Auranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace Ishgardian stable. Many a man in the homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Zuquit. If the eggs thief is from Ishgard, like you say, why did he go running off towards Tam Tam? Unless I've got me a mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek the lay of a false trail. That's why it's not important. Leia's eggs is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg you to hunt that scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him. Where's he gone from? We may work wonders with our birds flying, but acting a daring ain't exactly on our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. Got it. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tam Tam, but do be careful. We cannot be certain. Subdue the thief. Okay, let's see our location. Flip around. I want a dragon. One of these days. Tamtora Deepcroft. Is it here? I think it's up on top. I don't think I can go in there. Do a quick fate. So is there an easy way to switch between enemies rather than clicking? Because there's like, sometimes I have trouble. It takes me a few clicks before I can click on the next one. So it'd be nice if I can hit just like a button. Hit a button. There it goes. To the next. So I lose my cursor all the time. It's always going on to the other screen. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That was like extremely helpful right there. Stop, alley cat. Take completed. Is this the egg you're looking for? Like we got a little boss battle between a Moogle. Okay, go over here. Right there. I have caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over that egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luqua. Who is this Holland's bloody furry are you? Those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? I got my own. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough, killed the Moogle and the farmers' hirelings, and bring me that damned egg. Not gonna happen. Probably pass these guys. Stop shooting them. Your turn. Get the hero. Now the archers. Leave me alone. You should be dead. Oh, now we got 1v1. Now what we can do? You're winning, Kupo! Duty complete. Thank you, Kupo. Now give me my egg. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo. In case you didn't know anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow creeped into the and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if I didn't. Or did it. I'm sure Lucolot will be very happy to see you, Kupo. Yeah, aw, me? How to get a screenshot. Like, this game doesn't have very good thumbnails that I can take other than the cutscenes. So some of those cutscenes I gotta shut off the face cam so we can see what's, or so I can get a good, better thumbnail than what I'm just trying to do. Okay, let's stand next to this guy, take a shot. That's all I'm doing. Got somebody chasing me. Wants himself some flying Hawaiian meat. All these guys on the same quest too. You have the egg? Is it safe? Of course I do. Thank you, my lady. Yes, it's right coloring, the right weight. It's most definitely Leia's. I know not how to thank you. You have me worried for a bit flying to good to see you and the egg back sound safe. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not in fact make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the invention of a Moogle. Buggerbee, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could be one of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we call now the standing course. That day seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yawn in front of me for all the smoke. Well, nigh giving up hope I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me, smoldering sleeves, and leads me straight to the bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the businesses named Moogle's Gifts Mount seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that pucky little bugger. Incredible. It might well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. What are they talking about? We'd be better back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we find? You have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lukut wants to give you a little something for your troubles. I just don't need to get all up on them. This egg's irreplaceable, and yet I find that I'm still troubled. Direct hit rate, intelligence, mind. Not sure, but we'll add it. Okay, another one. Dread is in the air. Lukut appears to be in need of assistance. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have the need for your assistance in another matter, one of grave importance, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that the dirigibles have been appearing over the 12's woods with increasingly regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as to where they chose to fly the path of the sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when first I came to Granadia, and thus I naturally assumed that the elements would not suffer the Ixol to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going they please, with nary a side of protest from the guardians of 12's woods. And it was that which set me to thinking ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elements? In case it proves useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Milan. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. So we'll go and get that one done. I'll probably focus on main quest now, because it seems we have quite a bit. And then if I get to that point where we can unlock the dungeons, then... and it's still a lot of time left. We'll do some side quests. Complete all the side quests. So I think most of the northern section's done. Old Gridania's done. Nothing in new. So yeah, I just have a few more left. And there's a lot of reading. That's why I'm skipping over them. And it's not even telling me about anything of the storyline. So that's why I'm not going to read those ones. I'm at the wrong one. I also forget about the fast travel and taking the crystals, because I could have took the crystal to the location, got there a lot faster than the run-in. Noobilition. That's what I am, a noob. I do like the amount of people that are playing. This is pretty cool. And I think these are all noobs here, because they're all going after the level 1s. That was so yesterday. I got a few blue quests in here too that I would like to complete. Oh, I guess there's only one. I thought I had like 2. Hello there, Flying. Word of your tireless efforts at Brent Bratch Brindles have reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work. A letter from Lucot. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. A seedling. I have the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Flying. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Okay, I think I'm ready enough. Level 17. Muni has a mind to assign you a mission of great importance. Time is the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lucot's observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act so soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every Forceborn Grenadian. Should it come to any harm, the elements would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Flying, please see this letter to the hands of Lord Lewin at the seat of the first bow in the quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Grenadian hangs in the balance. Go swiftly flying. Yeah, it's still focused on main story. I'm not going to go do those blue ones yet. Oh, look at, I'm a noob too. She's a noob. He's a noob. Everybody's a noob. So many people joined recently. An urgent message from Mother Immunity. Very well, you may enter. So you are flying, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Muni has information on the Ixal, you say? Speak freely, you have both my ears. Matrone Forfend, they mean to defile the Guardian Tree. I can't wait for them to start speaking. Before Nofenka, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it, nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12, help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the god quivers caught wind of this? I cannot help but to think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Ah, would that warrior of light were still with us, but this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Miyuni that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate. My lord, what is it? It is the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have a mass at the Guardian Tree. Already, Bloody Hills. Flying, Muni believes you are capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid the defense of the Guardian Tree. No problem. Okay, flowers are returning players. Sprouts are the noobs. I wasn't sure where it was going. Because yeah, normally the map looks like this. It's location, I think. Touch the crystal, don't run. We're running. Straight to the right. Up the tree. Yeah, I think I have all the crystals in this area. Like I could have teleported to this location. But I don't know what that location is. Bent branch. So that's why I kind of didn't do it. This down on the bottom. I think it's down here and not actually on top. So I think we'll go around this area. Oh, I can click on the map and teleport. I know I have a mission to do the tree slugs. For my hunting. I don't know if I have to pick this up or if I just have to kill 3 tree slugs. Let me see that, because I'm really not sure. So that should be 1. I did get it. Okay, so all I have to do is kill 3. Let's go ahead and do that. The symbol above the slug means it's part of your hunting log. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the hunting log before I came on to the stream, and I was just like clicking some of these stuff to see what it is. So I need one more black F that's over by the river. So I could probably do that when we head back north. Haven't encountered a hoglet, I don't think. It's only like 3 more to complete. Are you here to help save the tree? The Bollards sent you? Yes, good to have you with us. The Birdmen have completely surrounded the Guardian Tree, and their calls grow more urgent by the minute. Whatever it is they mean to do, we cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped no matter the cost. Attend me all. To us this forest belongs to us. Wisdom of Pargans we possess, to our former glory restore us it will. From this tree a great crystal we will take unto Grouda, an offerer we shall make. Unfeather ones and elements banish we shall. Our ancient home reclaim we will. Squawk. First squad, left flank. Second and third, right flank. Attack. The rest form the main host with me. It is time we remind our exiled guests why we quivermen are to be feared. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elements keep you. Squawk. Interrupted us, you dare? In your own blood we shall bathe. I think I should help these guys smaller, since these guys aren't doing anything. Another wave, where are they coming from? They are too strong for us. Those guys. I got maybe more smaller units.
last. We almost have him. Impressive work, adventurer. The Bollards bids you holds this position. Enemies may yet lurk near you, so stay on your guard. We go to the bolster of the left flank, where the battle yet rages. The source of her strength become clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. A mournful voice of creation is sent onto me, a creation of abyss, my throw to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very well imperils the plans. You cannot be suffered to live. That was quick. Defeat the masked mage. Ah. The masked mage is turning. Mage down. Duty complete. The wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? That's what I heard. The bringers of chaos, or ascensions, to give them the proper name. It would seem our suspicions are correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Flying, are you unharmed? Had I known that this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. There is no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the Ixal from their nest. Our intelligence was reliable. So this is the man who has eluded us for so long. Right, we finally got him. We sense our ominous presence and came here as swiftly as our legs would carry us. Well, it's good to know what we're up against anyway. My thanks as ever, friends. Rivermen, move out. To say you played an instrumental role in the success of our mission would scarcely do justice to the efforts this day, adventurer. Upon your return to Granadia, pray visit me at the Quiver's Hold. I will see to it you receive the thanks you are due. You're probably wondering why we always seem to appear when there's trouble. Well, trust me when I tell you that it's almost never our fault. Despite what it looks like, Papa and I are actually helping the Grenadians, and we've been doing so for a good few years too. Did I mention that we're not from around here? Neither am I. Why, yes, we are Charlans. However, did you know? So I wasn't mistaken. Mistaken about what? Nothing at all. You always do that, mumble something loaded with meaning only to keep it to yourself. When someone asks, it's unfair, and it's especially unfair when the someone is me. Oh, will you just calm down? I'll tell you later. I bet you won't. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Quite, we do our best. See you later. Crystal? Just seeing things. All right, got some good footage there. Okay, gotta go head back up, speak with Lewin. We are needing one more crocodile, right? Whatever, toad. I'm going the wrong way. And then there's two other types of enemies that I don't have. I think they're on top of this cliff there. There's a bunch of stronger enemies, like level 30s up there. 33, you can see. Death gauge. So I can't hang with those guys just yet. Somebody's lost. Let's go touch the crystal. It's not that far away. Then we have to go to this one here. In New Gridania. Hi Yoda, how's everything? Always having fun. How do you do that? Set home point, register favorite destination. I guess we're walking. That's like the reason why I didn't use that big one, because I don't know what to do on the big one. Well, I wanted to fast travel to this location here. And I've only fast traveled from the smaller crystals. I never fast traveled from a big crystal. So like I think I took like this crystal here and went down. I don't even know where I went with that crystal. Straight ahead. Oh, so it's only big to big? Yeah. So there's no quick way other than running. I still got like a bunch more quests. I think this is only the second one that I completed. If there's 8, so I have 6 more to go. We are back. I don't know why you couldn't talk to me over in the battlegrounds. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits of the Guardian Tree are the stuff of songs the bow lord awaits you within. Proceed to seat of the first bow. I have awaited your return flying. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Ixal to rout, you confronted the masked mage and his fellow minions and emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaints, but you, Flying, are a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Muni is seldom mistaken in her appraisals, and she is plainly not mistaken now. Gundania is strong for your presence. The Elder Seers will doubtlessly
doubtlessly be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has to come. Once more, I thank you, owing to the Valor disaster, have been averted.
Elder Seedseer.
My lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts
Yes, they
before
talk.
the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us.
Oh,
You
it's
are
gonna
she,
black out again.
are you not? My name is Kan-e Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania. Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay, mission completed. Got another one. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right. Just got like super hot in the last like 15 minutes. That last quest. Lord Lewin has information regarding your role in Green Bliss. None of the Grenadians can doubt your worth, Lion. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seed Seer herself, Endor is the half of it. She chose you to play the role of the emissary. For God's sakes, you, an outsider. Do you have any ideas what that means? But of course you don't. You are not Force-born, which is rather the point. Mistake me not. I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must need complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Muni regarding the matters he is overseeing, the arrangements for the event. Now you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Back to go talk to Muni. So have you gotten to the area that you need to get to so we can do our dungeon quest? This is, I don't know where any of this is, so I kind of don't go and fast travel and just run. Let's try this place. No clue where I am. Lost. That's why I don't take the fast travel. Where are we? Not where I want to be. I need to go east. And not taking the crystal. We would already be at that location if I didn't take the crystal. I think I could have got to the location from there. Gonna run right by our crystal that we just took. Let's right down that path is that crystal there. And we could have just ran over. we're here.
Well, if it isn't the emissary herself, had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises. Flying next, you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from a half-decade-long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtlessly already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the 12 Woods. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Cedar choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history had non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded to you. For your parts, you are required to wear a ceremony artifact, which is presently in the keeping of the Timber Master Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for the further instructions. I want to join the Carpenter's Guild. Okay, location. Not too far. Eaton. So you are emissary to be. Mione sent word that you'll be coming to collect the ceremony artifact. The good news is that it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands and from the rarest of material. Take it along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, I shall make it unceremonial artifact out of you. What you guys building? Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. This is by far the finest Moana mask I have ever laid my eyes upon. The Timber Master has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from confiscated lumber rendered up by the guardian tree solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you to handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Mione has some final words of advice to offer regarding your role in Green Bliss. Now that you have the Moana mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Pre-chance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to be emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of proceedings will be handled by others. Simply know. The ceremony will be held at Mikido's amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estain. And be sure to wear the mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go. second part. This isn't where I need to go. No. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have prepared that as well. I have been instructed to escort you to the place. Please follow.
Look! The elder Cecia.
12 bless her hearts!
We're so famous now.
May she find favor with the elementals. This
She's checking me
radiance.
out.
Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this woman.
Think she's jealous.
There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the echo resides within you.
We're not a guardian of the light. We're the protector of darkness. I don't know what they're called. Oh no, she's reading her past.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those imperial whore sons what we're made of!
I'm gonna recover for this, so it's gonna black out.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To...
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The aeons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them, K no mind. They are powerless to the act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Sleepy time. Ah, look who's back to the land of the living. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright. So we carried you back here. I must say you're heavier than you look. It's all that muscle. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertion must have caught up with you. But your adventures are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. I almost forgot the Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt you were well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her in Lotus Stand. Lotus Stand. Somebody don't know how to read and pronunciate. Yeah, I'm a lot farther than what I thought. Of where I needed to be. But I needed to stop yesterday where I stopped. It was like 3.5 hours plus. Okay, where are we going to? To the map. Straight left. Okay. think it's this path. I think I've already touched that crystal. Ah, you are flying. Are you not? I bid you welcome, my lady. The elder seer left word that you would be joining her at the lotus stand. May I show you in? I look forward to your coming flying, but tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you, nor I deny that I summon you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Level 18. Disembowelment. Thank you for hearing me out. The Grenadian Envoy. So I'm looking for, I think, the Sea of Thieves. Something about the sea. 6 more missions to go. I have written a letter to my counterpart in the Elysian Alliance. Give it to me. I don't have anything for you. The Battle of the Cartoonu and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more barefoot and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. I liked her talking than me having to read for her. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. So 2 more left? Cool. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of the Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle Cartoonu. This missive bears the detail of the service. You graciously accept the part of the emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be willing, I would now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Grenada arouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Yes, my lady. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners of the Elysian Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Udal and Luminicia close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine only newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. What is this? No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states and their alliances. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Caroline canopies. Simply show your pass, and you will be admitted to the departure area before you embark upon your journey. However, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mioni. Few forest-born Grenadians know more of the lands between the 12 woods than she. In better times, airships were available for convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the numbers of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those who need it great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an air pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such the potential you show. Hey Ryan, how you doing? We have no doubt but that you will reward our faith in you. By the powers vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Ariza. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be relevant to the who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Cool. Quest accepted. Back over to Mione. That's the light. I think that's the closest one. Could have been the same distance. Yeah, I heard that people make music in this game, so some of that stuff can be copyrighted. Tis good to see you up and about again, flying. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seer a visit as I bade? Appointed personal envoy? Congratulations! And now you are the bearer, the Elder Seer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that my girl is some compliment. But I flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Ariza is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizon. The sky's quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the two other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere. They are, of course, Lumizia, City of the Pirates, and Ulda, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser trotted region takes your fancy. The calamity changes the face of Ariza, and much of her now lies in the shadows beyond man's ken. It's a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. She talks too much. Mind you, it wouldn't allow to be all fun and games. Each nation faces a fair share of problems, from the internal strife to conflict with the best tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odds unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Ariza flying. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. No, I'm not really excited about it.
more excited about. We're able to start doing dungeons really soon. Okay, let's go see where the airship is. It's telling me to go back this way. Greetings, good men. This is the reservation counter for Limasa. Oh, are you not flying Hawaiian, the Elder Sincere personal envoy? We are at High Wind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, I will. Let me in. Hello. Board the airship. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limasa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. They're not making very much money if they're only taking one person. Oh, look at all our friends that we made saying bye. Don't forget about us. Farewell, flying. One day, Mistral will sing on your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of crystal.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours.
Eorzea.
Or so we believed. But
I was wondering how to pronounce it.
Dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
At least I kind of got... No, I don't think we had this guy yet. I was going to say, I kind of got his voice. Eorzea, a bright realm.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
Okay, so she's almost there too?
For all the destruction
Perfect.
it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin,
Because then I can take a break once when I hit the spot that I need to do. Wait for Jenna. But I guess there's a server maintenance at 6.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk
So hopefully you can get on
into
before
depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
You did.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Oh, you must be the envoy from the Grenadier. Welcome to Limousine, my lady, Admiral Beloved Seaman awaits your arrival. Can't make any of these names easy. You're the Grenadian envoy. Welcome to Limissa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak to the Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. So you I need to talk to? Bulwark Hall? So popular. Greetings, madame, and welcome to the fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent. You understand? Please step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvid Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven Hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Erosa from our grasp. It was in the answer to the imperial threat that the city-state formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eurasia Alliance anew. But Garlean was not content to wager all of the simple contest of the martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. The Gets, Hells take him, intend to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalmond. See, like, I don't even know who these are or what these are, from the heavens and cast it down from upon the heads. Just desperate to prevent the lunatic scheme, we marched on forces to the Carthian Flats and there met the Vidual Imperial Legion in battle. Never mind, I seen a fight like the Battle of Carthian, and I have seen full many. Like, why'd she like stop voice acting all of a sudden? But though we have no quarter spared, not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of the dolmen came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody silly. To us, the elder primal Bahamut bent on making an 8th hell of Eurasia. In the space of the breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even I steeled myself for death, and blinded white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. When Archon still with us, he would doubtlessly shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For a while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation the beastmen called forth their damn primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eurasia. The Imperial crowd, our borders waiting to strike. Damn it, we need a champion to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eurasia. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. I has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the elders Tsitsia receive my reply. You travel next to Yuda, yes? Pray give him my regards to General Ruban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stable as a private jest and one in the poorest taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. I'll forget to tell him. Sorry. Farewell, flying. May the navigator guide you on your journey. I already forgot what she said. Nothing of importance. It's a crystal. I don't think I am in the right area. Yeah. Oh, is this the place where it's supposed to be really busy? Time to get lost now? Greetings, madame. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Uda. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to board the ship? This Ben's favorite of the three. The steps of love. You must be the envoy from Gadadia. Welcome to the Dahl, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Dahl. We have been expecting you. Flame General, we will receive you in the flagrant chambers. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip and speak with the Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Bartholomew. The Grenadian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Ah, yes, a seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Darn it, I remember bloody Cardinu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Trust Mirabed to make light of our wolf problems. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 15 years ago. 50, I said. No sooner had they learned how to use the magic than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legislation Solus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Isbard to heel, and so the Legis became an emperor and his republic an empire which then set its sights on Eurasia. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor, like as not. This is why the Garleans have been quite of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched with our borders, and their commander, Lectus Gavius, had long harbored ambitions of conquest. We are here to strike now. I fear we would fall like so many others before, and not only Ul'dah, but Grenada and Nemesa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we yet to give. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are realm divided, adventurer, and alliance in name only. But the wolves care not for the plight of its prey. The guardian stirred, and an admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All the concerns pale the comparison to the empire, even the beast tribes and the bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Khan E will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people that their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Yeah, I touched the crystal. I don't think I touched the crystal in that first area we were in. Shall I inform the Sultanate and the Syndicate? I will speak with Her Grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seatseer will have my reply on Nainon. My thanks to you, adventurer. You may now make us an airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you may pay requisite fare in Gil. Bartholomew. All of the sea, this is where I need to get. Last quest. Bartholomew has information that may be interesting of you. Ah, milady, envoy, I trust you stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you have plans to visit Limasa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with the Baradun, the proprietor of the Drowning Wrench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for capable adventurers. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Powder would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your service. Drowning Wench and Limasa. See, I think that's where I have to take the thing back to Limasa. Okay, maybe not. No can do. The crystal no working. And is that a big crystal? I don't think I touched that one. I don't think this is where I need to go. So I got this crystal here that I can get, this crystal here, but I don't think these are the big crystals. way did I take to get up here? Down this path. Oh, is this the one that where you said it's confusing? Because there's 3 different stories. This is the easier one. $120 gil. Gonna make me broke. How long does a dungeon usually take? Drowning wench. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit where you like. I'll be with you. Hey, it's Baradon, alright? Who's asking? I've got a job for capable adventurers, do you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Strength to tendency to vitality. Crit to, so I think I'm gonna choose this one. Quest completed. It's probably pirates. Baradon, the proprietor of Drowning Wench, has the need of a capable adventurer. $20 to 30 minutes. I thank you for the time helping me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so come straight to the point. Is this where I get the mission? Or the mission to unlock the dungeons? Where it is some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sasatasha Sigrot, and I need your trustworthy sort to head up north to Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But if we're long ago and the fishbacks per pet pirate paid us an unwelcome visit and folk are feeling a bit nervous, if you would permit me, Master Bedoran, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Comrador? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had a request an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, the vicinity of the Isle of Umbra. No, need office. Alley cat. Of course, the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel. Oh, I already read that. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks ago after the squad of my own soldiers had completed routine patrol of their region. Their search revealed little save that the family Corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing concerned us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But the Shanghai testing the defense daily, I loathe to assign the task to limit forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the service and competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, and any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located west La Nocia. For the more detailed instructions on how to reach place, I suggest you consult Vimpela. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower deck. You heard them, the man. Good luck, ye lass. Through the door. Too many damn people. I don't know who's who. We need to go to Vampella. No, you're not Vampella. You're gonna take this lower route. What's the crystal? Wrong way. Bella. You hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you've arrived in the west of La Cosa, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before the blender into the Satashka. The Adventurers Guild run the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the sea grot. The hall is on the way to Satasha. just north of the airport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take your hand. Best of luck to you, my friend. Airport. 40. Ew. Okay, let's talk to the Chocobo guy. Maybe not. She's a noob. Ah, you must be the adventurer whom the Yellowjack sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Satasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savaging alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall not need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of the group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all that are mastered, have teached, then it will be time to head once more to the north. Speak to the seasoned adventurer. Okay, so I think it's now preparing us to start working on the dungeons. Please tell me you're the hero of Yellowjack duty and not some dad sought out for a stroll. I can't take any more of the blasted waiting you are. Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking of the crew cutthroat might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent reavers. Well, you can imagine the panic it caused. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's mind. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Use the duty finder to enter Satasha. Duty finder unlocked. Satasha now accessible. Use the duty finder to enter Satasha. The Satasha? Entering Satasha. Join. Ready for duty. So do I want to wait here?
Do I want to do this? Or do I want to wait for you guys to do it with you guys? So good spot to end, and then wait for Jenna to get all caught up, and then we can go run inside. Certainly likes this helmet. This helmet's ugly. How do I log out in the city? Just log out? Because yeah, I haven't done this before and logged out. I just shut it off. Be in one of the sanctuary cities. Is that here? I'm not sure what the sanctuary city is. Is it Aleport or is it... Do I gotta go back to... wherever we just were, to the first town? Like, is this the city count? Okay, we'll part this one. Yep, so I'm gonna end this for now. We'll probably be back on in a little bit once when Joe's wife gets to where I'm at. I guess she's just a few levels behind, so she should be caught up pretty soon. But yeah, need a quick break here. Like, how do you tell if you're in a sanctuary city? Right here. You've entered a sanctuary. Okay, yep. And then I can just exit out. I don't need to log out. There's a moon. I don't think I touched this. Next to your XP bar. Oh, okay, right here. All right, yeah, so we'll be back on before 6. 1 or 2 dungeons, I'm guessing. But yeah, hope to see you guys in a couple hours with that. And with that, this will complete our episode for today. Hope you guys all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.